Thanks for joining us. I'm Bridget Shanahan. Green Bay police have identified the victim of an apparent homicide. Officers say the body of 39-year-old Crystal Torres Smith was found Monday in an SUV near UW Green Bay. The mother of three had been shot multiple times. A gun has not been recovered and there have been no arrests. Some people living in Eau Claire are being allowed back into their homes after they were evacuated during a police search for a kidnapping suspect. Residents are supposed to call officers to arrange their return. Officers are looking for 24-year-old Mitchell Owens. They say he kidnapped a woman yesterday from a Mukwonago Walmart parking lot before driving her to Eau Claire. Police say the two do know each other. Milwaukee Public Schools is celebrating a big year for scholarships. Graduating students received more than $36 million to help pay for their higher education. This more than doubles the scholarship money received by the class of 2012. Sun Prairie's Groundhog Day celebrations may be forever changed. Jimmy, the groundhog, has reportedly been set free. The animal rose to notoriety after biting the mayor's ear during last year's celebration. You remember that, right? Jimmy's owner told a local newspaper he released him back into the wild because he needed several licenses to keep him. And Summerfest has announced its final headliner for this year's big gig. The Avett Brothers will perform at the Marcus Amphitheater on July 4th. The Summerfest staff will welcome and serve more than 900,000 guests. The nearly two-week-long festival will feature more than 800 acts playing more than 1,100 performances.
There's about a year that goes into preparing and planning for Summerfest, and we're at the final last 2 weeks. We've just completed hiring approximately 2,200 employees to prepare us for operating the festival this year.
Still, even with all those new hires, organizers say they are still looking for security staff. If you're interested, you should call their offices. More music in Bayview tonight. The Delta Routine will take the stage for Chill on the Hill at Humboldt Park. Bayview middle and high school drumlines will perform ahead of them. It all starts tonight at 6 o'clock.
Well, this morning we had a red sun, and folks were wondering what was going on. It's basically from smoke from huge wildfires in Canada. In fact, there's almost 200 actively burning fires right now across Canada, and as the wind shifted last night behind those rain showers, it brought in some of that smoke, and we also had fog along the lakefront as well. The sun making its way through that gave it that reddish hue. You can see that little reddish ball in the sky right over our station here at TMJ4 on Capitol Drive. Now, a lot of folks wondering what was going on. It also slowed the heating down this morning momentarily. Then once that sun started to break through that smoke and that haze, temperature started warming up. It was a comfortable start to the day, low to mid 50s inland, 61 right here in Milwaukee. You can see that blue sky across Milwaukee. Still a little hazy out there this afternoon, but it's already 81 degrees. Humidity at 44%. Very dry air with southwest wind at around 10 miles per hour. Not quite strong enough, however, to stop the lake breeze from developing. Poor lakefront. Clouds and some rain showers beginning to develop up north. They have a slight risk of seeing severe weather yet this afternoon. Basically Highway 29 northward for some large hail and some gusty winds. Temperatures right now are in the 60s along the lakefront and just a few miles inland, not even a few miles. You're talking 81 in Milwaukee, 81 in Waukesha, and 79 in West Bend. There will be some mid-80s before the day is said and done. Southwest winds at 5 to 12. There's that southeast wind in Port Washington and right down on the lakefront here in Milwaukee as well. Dew points are in the upper 50s to now the lower 60s. Still comfortable, but yes, there's a little bit of moisture in the atmosphere. Highs today will get into the mid-80s, as I mentioned, for Milwaukee and Waukesha and points inland, whereas right at the lakefront it'll be upper 60s to lower 70s. High pressure will keep us mostly sunny for the rest of today, clear overnight tonight, and sunshine for the day tomorrow as well, and a stronger southwest wind between the high pressure and the cold front, so even the lakefront warms up tomorrow. Behind the front, northeasterly winds for Thursday, which will cool us down, especially at the lakefront. And then we're going to watch this storm system out west that'll bring us the potential for some very heavy rain Thursday night and throughout the day on Friday. How much rain? We're talking right now at least an inch across most of the area, and some spots could pick up maybe 2 inches of rain. Still quite a few days away. We'll keep tracking it, but this looks to be a soaking rain Thursday night into Friday. Highs tomorrow will be back into the upper 70s to lower 80s. It looks to be very nice with low humidity and a nice southwest wind. For today, hazy sunshine, 84 degrees, low humidity, and a little bit cooler at the lakefront. Tonight, we'll drop down to about 65 degrees with just a few showers. Here's your 7-day forecast. Shaping up like this, 83 on Wednesday after a morning low of 65, 70 with rain late on Thursday, rain likely on Friday, and the weekend still a few showers.